Coach in the middle and then take questions. We do have 2 microphones. Please allow us to get the microphone to you and then give us your name and affiliation. It's very helpful for the folks up here. I'm pleased to welcome Miami head coach Katie Meier, as well as student athletes Riquna Williams and Shenise Johnson. Coach, when you're ready.
Well, we're absolutely thrilled. And, you know, we were the 2 seed and they were the 10, but you throw those out the window. There's no question that NC State is a spirited team, a team that we really love and admire. When you watch them on film, they have such grit and character. And the game couldn't have been more even. Both teams shot 47%, both teams are 33% from the 3, both teams are 68% from the foul line. I mean, what a great basketball game. We had to adjust. The players were making plays out there, and it had to be really a fun game to watch. And I'm sure the crowd got their money's worth with 93 to 85, which both coaches expected. We both expected this game to be a high-scoring affair. I'm obviously very blessed with some really special players and, you know, great offensive players, but when it comes down to it, it is a huge defensive play that usually wins the game for Miami, and I thought we had a couple of really nice steals towards the end there that kind of broke their backs a little bit and separated us.
Questions? Start down here with Nolan.
Nolan Hayes from the Associated Press. It's about for Shenise. Just what does it mean for you guys to break through and get your first win in the ACC tournament as a group?
It definitely means a lot. Well earned. We worked our butts off for 2 years, and we haven't been able to come up with wins. If the ball would have bounced, you know, our way last year, we would have had, you know, at least 9 wins, at least 9 more wins last year. But we're definitely more of a veteran team. The WNIT last year helped us, and we're really just coming on now. We know each other, and obviously you can tell.
Tom next. Come over to Mike.
Tom Wilmer, WBFT TV. Coach, the very quick start that you got out to, what were your girls doing?
They were pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Yes. We need an opponent. I mean, this is a very hungry team, and we had been on such a ride. You know, and I haven't talked a ton about it, but after we lost to Duke, we did some soul searching. And if you had enough guts to look down our schedule and see who our final 6 games were going to be against, knowing that we couldn't drop another game if we wanted to share the conference tournament, if you had enough guts to do it, which I did very quietly at about 2 in the morning one night, there's no way we were getting through that stretch of games. I mean, if you think about what this team had to do to keep pace, to try to win a regular season. So we got through this glorious couple, 6 straight games of just unbelievable basketball, and then we didn't have an opponent, and we didn't know what to do with ourselves. We really didn't, because we are competitors, and so we're going to work on our skills and everything else. But the first practice up here, we were awesome. The second practice, they were like, we're bored. They were bored. They needed to know who they were going to play, and that's what makes them so special. So as soon as we got our opponent, I got them right back, and they're a special group, really, really focused, and an incredibly smart team.
Mike.
Coach Mike Potter, The Independent. About 7 or 8 minutes ago, they tied it several times, but they never took the lead. What was going on well with your defense, and how important was it that they never actually went ahead?
You know, we've had big leads, we've lost big leads, we've regained them. So I wasn't worried, even if they took the lead. I think the crowd would have been really excited. But you know what? We play to the crowd. I mean, we're fine. You can cheer against us as long as someone's cheering. We're fine. And so I didn't think that was going to break us in any way, shape, or form. But we had some great defensive stops with our 2 post players that were out. And NC State, of course, recognized that and went straight inside. I remember our freshman Mariah Brown getting one of the biggest rebounds that she's probably gotten in her short career during that span. And she was a monster rebound, and she secured that ball on. And I know that these 2, they just need somebody to give them a little bit of energy, and I know that energized these 2.
Tim.
Coach Tim Peeler from GoPack.com. Were you surprised, given that fast start you got out, that NC State kept coming back because you guys had fresh legs? They played a tight game last night. What are your thoughts about the way they kept coming back?
We watch film. We watch film. They did it all year. The most amazing comeback they had, they fell short on, and that was at Georgia Tech. And I think they were down 26 in the second half and cut it to 4. So, I was very clear with my team and very clear with my staff that if we were to get a lead, we weren't going to start subbing and play for tomorrow, because this is the last team in America that you play for tomorrow when you're playing. They are tough as nails, and that is such a credit to their coaching staff.
Rob?
Shenise, there's a sequence in the last minute, I guess, when you guys missed 2 shots, kept the ball locked, tipped it, and got a free throw. Then missed a free throw, ball gets, but you get the rebound again, ball gets knocked out of bounds, and then off an inbounds play, a 3-point play resulted. Can you describe the importance of simply getting your hands in there, if not getting a clean rebound every time?
It's definitely very important. I'm just a competitor, to be honest. I try to get the ball every time I can. If you don't put it behind me, I'm going to get it. But I think the will to win is just more important. I try to do whatever I got to do in order for my teammates to get the ball, and that was either tipping it and getting out to one of them. We talk about bringing the ball to the ground because we're not as tall. So Coach always tells us to get our hands on the ball and try to tip it so our guards can come in there and use our quickness to get the ball. So that's basically what we were trying to do.
Edward?
Edward Robinson with the News and Observer. This question is for Shenise. For those of us who haven't seen you a lot this year, not you personally, but Miami as a team, can you describe just the pride you have as a program and just what you've done?
The pride, again, the U, maybe, I mean, that's what we call it. We call it a U family. The pride is definitely there. We had no tradition coming in, but me, Riquna, and Silver definitely set tradition here with these freshmen. So I think the pride is definitely there now. But it's just been an exciting ride. We definitely play for what's on our chest. I think that showed tonight. I think that showed every time we're on the court. That's it.
Nolan?
Nolan Hayes from the AP. It's for Riquna. Was wondering how you guys were able to regain control of the game after they came all the way back and tied it. I mean, what was kind of going on out there, and how did you regain control of the game?
Staying composed, listening to coach, not rushing.
You attack the basket.
Yeah, attacking.
Do we have any other questions? Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's nice to hear.